What's poppin', MP? Welcome, welcome. Looks like they haven't even started the pick bands yet, so we got a moment until the action starts. MPP is still scrimming also right now, so you got some time to grab your favorite beverage and kick back and relax. Hey, water is a great favorite beverage. Nothing like the good old H2O. I kind of want to play music in the background for this, but I'm not sure that I want to risk the stream getting muted, since some people will actually care about this VOD. The question is, can I find music, like public domain music, or Creative Commons licensed music in time? Yeah, I've checked out the app, but most of the music on there is just dog shit, if we're being honest. Some of the electronic stuff is okay, I've found, but like most of it is just, about the level of quality you would think it would be, based on the fact that it's, free to use. Okay, so we got MPP done with their scrim, so the picks and bans should be happening any moment now. Gonna be honest, don't even know who that is. MP. Not a clue. See if there's any action on the sheet. There's not. Oh, 9 Inch Nails, okay. I just didn't know the abbreviation. They have music that's public domain? I think that's impossible, because stuff doesn't go into the public domain. Well, it's possible for it to have like a Creative Commons license or something, but it's like in the US at least, like copyright protection attaches automatically. Yeah, and it lasts until like 70 years after the like last surviving author dies. But of course, yeah, Creative Commons stuff is a thing. Okay, got it. Here, I'll check that out and play it up until the match starts at least to see if it's good. Let's see, it's called Ghosts. Too loud. The question is it going to be up tempo enough for the hard hitting tag pro action? Actually, I could just play the in-game music too. Industrial rock. There's a term I have not heard before. Oh, I didn't know that Old Town Road sampled one. Oh, this is from 2008. Wow. Okay, we got the picks and bands starting to come in. Let me see. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, okay, you can see it. So first map will be Sugar Hill, or the first map band is Sugar Hill, rather. Which you can't see the name of, but can at least see enough of the map that if you're familiar with Tag Pro maps, you know what's going on here. Looks like the Penguins are dragging their feet on the picks and bands. Hate to see it. Someone go yell at Rob for me. He's not the captain, but it's definitely his fault somehow. Let's see. Looks like MPP is going to be red first, so I need to flip the scoreboard around. My cautiously optimistic expectation was that maybe this game could get started by 7:30 Pacific, given that it was scheduled for 7:22. But that was slightly too optimistic, it turns out. Okay, Rush is the second ban. I bet one of these two teams picks Jardum. So, I mean, if we take a look at the teams, I mean, one would think that maybe, well, I don't even know if this is true. I was going to say maybe Okaiden's team has an edge on, like, faster maps. So I thought that they might pick Jardum here, but they picked Merled. Okay, so we have our first map. A reasonably exciting one. I mean, the dream map trio, I think, just from like a commentator's / fans perspective, is like, in no particular order, like Jardum, Merled, and Willow. Just because those, I think, are the fastest maps. Those are all still on the board, and one of them has been picked. The one you don't want to see is Transilio. That's pretty much all I care about. Pilot's like kind of okay, but can be a little bit of a snooze fest. If you're MPP here, what do you pick? Water says you pick Merled if you're against Rob. Okay. I don't think I've played with or against Rob on Merled, so I can't speak to that. Okay, Willow's picked. Will be an exciting first couple games. Hopefully. Oh, they banned Jardum, unfortunate. So hopefully, well, I guess Pilot and Transilio are about equally exciting. That is to say, unexciting. they're equally unexciting. But Pilot probably a little more prone to interesting plays. If I'm MPP, I probably choose Pilot. The thing about this matchup is that the Holdin Gate has the slipperiest offensive player, right? I.e., okay then. So it's a little dangerous to pick a really defensive map because you can wind up, in a situation where your offense has trouble getting out, but the other team is able to slither out. But they picked Transilio, so we'll see how that goes, or maybe we won't if one of the teams sweeps. Maybe we won't. One thing's for sure, we're gonna get Merled and Willow. Let's add that to ye old scoreboard. All right. Looks like the map situation is all set. We will start out on Merled. I think we're only waiting for Rob at this point. And then we will be underway. The second and final game of the, I don't even know what we're calling it, the Secant 6 or something. What was it called on the thread? Spherical 6. That works too. I guess Secant was already sort of taken. What's TPM.gg? I'm so glad you asked right now. TPM.gg is a competitive ranked matchmaking website for Tag Pro. It's active in the evenings. You can play 4v4 capture the flag. You can play 3v3 neutral flag. And even egg ball. I bet TPM.gg will be popping after this matchup, which is starting now. Let's turn on the music. Tell me if the music is too loud or quiet.
2, 1.
Ooh, DT has failed the Rob check. Unfortunate. Alright, we are in action. A couple quick grabs, and Rob is out of base. Pass 3. Oh, Neb somehow catches him from behind. And saves what would have been an early cap, potentially. Okay, then trying to work on his former teammate Ball-erina in base, but he does a good job to contain her long enough to allow Sevens to catch up. I don't know what is happening in terms of the lineups on this map, because like Rob was on offense, okay then was on defense for a second, I guess okay then is back to offense. Ooh, Elsa kind of swings and misses, but at least he's ahead. Oh, Rob took the boost from Ball-erina, and it looks like Rob is indeed playing offense with Titan Blue having been dropped for gross inactivity, which makes some sense since Zig is also a defender. Is the music level okay? First round of pups, by the way. Juke Juice goes to okay then, who immediately gets out of base. The bomb is up. Ball-erina just boxing out so that they can't use the bomb. Ooh, risky grab now, as there is no anti, but Ball-erina's passed, and now it's return for cap. Sevens able to catch up. Nice block by Zig, and oh, into the spike we go. But it's only 1v2. Oh, okay then. Out of nowhere, hits the snipe, and Elsa gets the reset. A few big plays so far. Oh, a little gate. Okay. I love the Penguins jerseys. Brilliant. Elsa, solid grab. The contain is there, and he almost makes a great move to get out. Oh, Grumpy just winds up... He was trying to play that conservatively and boost ahead, but he wound up blocking Zig. Now it's going to be a Tag Pro split. Advantage to the Penguins, though, since they're Tag Pros on offense. And, oh, it's going to be really close. Oh, Neb almost got juked by Rob, but he got the clutch return. We are both reset. Tag Pro Kiss. So the dust has settled here. Rob just grabs and gets straight past, kills his offensive partner, unfortunately, who is in the way. Rob out once again. The defender has been going to town early on, and he gets past the bomb for the first cap of the match. Rob playing his natural position. Oh, and he steals a boost again, this time from Ball-erina. But it's alright. She's past one, content to hold for pups. And she might be able to get a rolling on the flag. Nice job by Rob to block that. They're able to get the defuse in base. Ball-erina coming in. Oh, but great positioning by Sevens to go into the flag. Okay, then once again sniping out of nowhere to get the return. It was almost a cap for the Holdin Gate Warriors. Ball-erina gets the reset, and the bomb prevents Rob from getting out. Neb does a good job cutting off the boost, getting the return. And Grumpy will try to maneuver out, but he's surrounded by warriors. Not warriors, but like the Holdin Gate variety. I mean, hey, one of the players might actually be warriors. Seven's playing with the white name, so yeah, no way to confirm his identity. Not a lot of action here right now. Both defenses doing a solid job. Power-ups coming up. Rob content just to hold to draw two of the Holdin Gate Warriors away from pups. But the tag bro goes to Holdin Gate anyway. A juke juice for Zig. And Zig doing well to just sit on the flag tile. Okay, they're doing the strat where they just both run at the flag tile at the same time, but Sevens is content to grab here, as the tag pro was close to running out anyway. Okay, then hits the bomb, but it's going to result in Rob getting out of base. He's returned, but he has started the rechain. Sevens just holding. I should zoom out just a tiny bit so the scoreboard doesn't cover things. There we go. Alright, still 1-0 in favor of MPP in the early going. We're halfway through the first half. And it's two juke juices for the Holdin Gate Warriors. Elsa coming in, but Rob is there. You want to see probably a little more patience there from the flag carrier with two juke juices blocking. But that ends the capping opportunity. And oh, okay then. Oh, you backed up in order to avoid the snipe, but wound up just giving a free return to MPP. Ball-erina, sort of a risky grab, but she's going to maneuver out of base. Very well done. Blaze it. Ball-erina almost skates Neb, but backs off instead. Neb has a bomb to work with. He's just going to try to blast away the chasers, but it's a little bit dangerous for Holdin Gate. But again, these snipes have just been catching MPP off guard, at least their flag carriers. And Ball-erina comes off anti, and I guess, okay, now she's going to go for the top pup. Rob, smart to get ahead there. Grab the flag, preventing, okay, then from capping. Both pups are rolling bombs diffused. Ball-erina staying safe, and now she has a free out, as Neb was kind of caught up having to block for okay then, which is probably the right play. Now Ball-erina trying to bounce off the wall, but it wasn't there. I think the only way to cap there was to like God corner it, but that's a really hard play. Grumpy might have a cap. Oh, but Elsa lives for just long enough, and it's not a cap. Oh, but there's a couple spikes somehow, and it's just going to be a free cap. Everyone spiked. And it's 2-0 in favor of MPP. There were 3 on OD. I think 1 grabbed and 2 got gated, one after the other. And it was just a free walk-in cap. Power-ups coming up. Ball-erina is able to spike Sevens. But okay, then gets the juke juice. A rolling bomb diffused to Zig. Okay, then initially keeps the juke juice on D, and now I think he'll probably go O, which he does. Neb gets gated by Grumpy and Zig, so it's good if Ball-erina can get out, but not quite. The defense is there. Pretty clean game by the Penguins so far. 2-cap lead. No real chances for the Warriors, I don't think. It doesn't really feel like they've been threatening. They've gotten a decent amount of hold, but it hasn't resulted in capping opportunities until now. And this is a free cap for Maru, as there was a flaccid by MPP at the wrong time, right as OK then got out of base. And it was, again, just a walk-in cap. Power-ups coming up. Oh, the boost spawns at the wrong time for Elsa. Now it's a tag pro for Grumpy. Neb will be diffused on the other end. Someone's got to go out with Grumpy. No communication there. I think that's on Rob. He wanted to diffuse the rolling, but you just got to trust your teammates to do that. And now, oh, they're playing this so conservatively. I mean, I kind of understand it up a cap, but it's way too early to not be trying to use the tag pro. Yeah, commentator's curse indeed on that cap. That really was their first opportunity so far. Oh, more flaccids. Lots of risky grabs by the Penguins. Rob tries to save it. He can't get there, and it's another cap for OK then, and the game is tied at 2 caps apiece. The Penguins, after playing really well early, have made a few untimely, impatient grabs, and OK then has done well to get out of base. Power-ups coming up. Oh, a good kiss by the Penguins. I think that was, yeah, Ball-erina. But a tag pro to the Penguins. Oh, Grumpy gets by Neb in the 3-tile area, and it's a 1-cap lead for MPP. We're going to have to go back and watch that one at the intermission. Meanwhile, Elsa is out past 2, and oh, this might be a cap. Zig is going to have to go hero mode, but he doesn't. Again, I think it was a flaccid and then a gate for the Penguins, and they're just giving free caps to Holdin Gate for no reason. And that'll conclude the first half. Somehow, after all that, it is tied. Okay, then thinks it's a tag pro scam. Let's check the data. Wait, those are just my games. I'm dumb. There we go. Okay, a slight TP scam. I mean, obviously bad luck for Holdin Gate. 2 out of 12 tag pros versus 3 out of 6. I mean, it was only a scam in the sense that, like, Holdin Gate got unlucky. Like, 3 out of 6 isn't that bad on the other side. But what can you do? I don't know if there are really any other interesting stats from this game, except maybe OK then somehow getting 12 returns on offense, along with 142 hold, and 4 pups for that matter. Pretty even half. It seemed like MPP had more opportunities, but they also had more just like blunders, I think. Mostly clean half from them, but it was just those couple situations where they were grabbing at the wrong time. Overall, pretty solid half though. Can't complain. Quality tag pro here tonight. Let's see if I can find that last MPP cap real quick. Figure out what happened, because I wasn't really watching. Like, I don't know if Neb's momentum just like took him past the flag carrier, or if he was like already there. Because I was watching like the other end, or like the base. It's like here. Here we go. Okay, so Neb gets a rolling bomb here. He goes the long way around because he wants to keep it intact, which is fair, but oh yeah, that's just a brutal miss. Yikes. Alright, half 2. Yeah, Rob's been solid on offense so far, I think. I can't remember whether the grabs that led to the Holdin Gate caps were him or someone else. That's another thing that is worth checking, at least if you're MPP. Rob almost gets out. Zig is there to prevent the cap, and he will get the return. Very nice play by Zig. Now Ball-erina pass 3. Oh, somehow. Oh, I thought okay then was going to get gated, but somehow he's the one who did the gating, and the boost took him into the FC, and he almost caps on the other end. What in the world? Nev is going to be past 1, as Grumpy's ahead. They have the bomb to work with. Oh, that was closer than it should have been, but Ball-erina had the clutch grab, but now it's past 2. It's just chaos in base. Oh, Elsa almost boosts into Rob, but he takes the boost sufficiently, and Holdin Gate has a 1 cap lead and a juke juice. Okay, then on the flag, someone's going to have to go to anti for Holdin Gate. Oh, a great kiss by, I think that was Rob. Yep. But Zig gets diffused, and he's going to probably die here. But a nice block by Ball-erina to keep Zig alive for the time being. Oh, and Zig's still alive. Very nice blocks and good maneuvering by Zig, but that's where that run comes to an end. Oh, here, let's update the scoreboard. That's a good idea. That was, yeah, 3-3. That's right. I don't think the game sounds are working either, so when the action settles down here, I will take the liberty of refreshing. Ooh, Neb escaping, and it's return. Or wait, no, I have the colors mixed up. He's going to the other base. Okay, so a kiss, but okay, then is able to get a rolling grab thanks to some blocks, but a nice bomb from MPP, and it's kind of capping opportunity, but Elsa's in place, and he makes the play on OD. Let's get the refresh in real quick. Oh, just as that happens, Ball-erina gets out, but okay, then's there for the return. Double reset, but okay, then is again just immediately out. Oh, risky grab by Grumpy, but he sneaks past. All's well that ends well for MPP. Both teams playing it safe, keeping anti. Rob kind of coming off free to force okay then. If he would have stayed there, I think he would have had him. Now Rob staying alive. Good bomb by okay then. But he should... Oh, Rob should have kissed there. And okay then has to decide whether to go for the cap or get the rolling bomb. And he kind of messes up the boost. He meant to go off the wall there. And oh, he was trying to go back up for the rolling bomb, but wasn't able to get there. I think okay then got kind of caught between the two options. Do I try to cap? Do I get the RB? And he wound up just like boosting into the bottom of the map, unfortunately. Not an easy play. Because I mean, I think going for the cap is the right decision, but you have to hit kind of a difficult boost. Because the thing is, even if you get the RB, like, everyone's going to be ahead. Both teams reset. Power-ups in 10 seconds. Still a 1 cap lead on aggregate for Holdin Gate here in half 2. Rob just grabs and goes straight into the spike as pups are coming up. I don't know about that one. But MPP's able to get the tag pro anyway. Oh yeah, and top up is super late. I forgot about that too. And that one all the way back at 46. And Holdin Gate has the juke juice. Zig is past 3. They're able to tag pro the remaining OD, and it is a cap for MPP. A huge boost across the middle of the map, and the tag pro was enough for the Penguins to equalize the game. Okay, then still whining about power-ups. Now what you want to see. What okay then doesn't want you to know is that if he had hit that previous cap, they would still be winning. He's a little angry. Grumpy 3 pups so far. Here comes that bottom pup. Top is super late. Probably still 10 seconds away. And okay, now okay then. Can't talk about a scam anymore. Neb has a tag pro. Rob, oh, gets sniped by 7s. He should have just stayed back there at the boost block. And Neb gets the flag pro cap. I didn't see who it was. I think it might have been Elsa. Had the nice boost block on the tag pro at the top of the map. Holdin Gate up by a cap. Ball-erina somehow almost snuck out. But the defense was there. Time to blaze it. Just under 4:20 remaining in half 2 of game 1. Again, okay then just out immediately. Double gate by Elsa, so okay then has tons of time, and they have a bomb to work with. A gate by 7s. Neb blocks Ball-erina as okay then evades her, and it's a 2-cap lead. I think that's the difference in the game so far, is okay then has been able to get out consistently in double reset situations when pups are not up, which has led to capping and just kind of game control / pup control opportunities for Holdin Gate. And oh, Zig saves a cap with a boost as there was a tag pro in base, and that'll keep the Penguins in this game. Without that snipe, I think it's probably over. Ball-erina able to slip past Neb and 7s. There's a bomb, but the defense isn't there. Bomb is still up. Holdin Gate probably wants to clear that before Rob gets there, and they do. Good job by okay then to recognize that. Rob, patient on the boost. Will probably try to wait for pups. Oh, he's just going to try to cap it. He almost gets it, actually. But I don't think he had the angle anyway. The bottom power-up coming up soon. Top power-up still a little ways away. We're going to see a big fight for bottom, probably, as both flag carriers... Oh, probably. I was going to say probably should be safe. And then Rob almost boosts into the top spike. So it's a juke juice for Holdin Gate. And the top power-up is soon. It'll be double juke juice for Holdin Gate. But a quick spike. Ball-erina scared to go in the top lane, as it would be difficult to wiggle out of there. Somehow she's still alive. Holdin Gate playing it pretty safe there. I think Elsa was blocking for the flag carrier, if I recall correctly. Oh, Grumpy's going to be past at least one. Never mind. But yeah, I mean, they had 2 juke juices, at least for a few seconds. Elsa was blocking for the flag carrier instead of trying to get the return, which I think kind of neutralized any potential opportunity Holdin Gate had to cap there, but they're up 2 caps, so they don't need to force things. So now a tag pro, and Holdin Gate is going to play it nice and safe and get the top up too. I think that's the right decision. You don't want to try to ram in a cap and potentially allow MPP to get like a top tag pro or something. Counter scam confirmed, indeed. Minute and a half to go. MPP's got to get 2 caps in order to keep their game 1 hopes alive. Okay, then has a return for cap for a second, but it wasn't there. Rob's offering to try to get the return, and he does, so it's a reset for the Penguins. They have a bomb that they need to use. I don't really like the decision to take that boost from Ball-erina. I think she needed that. You gotta do the old hit the bomb and let the flag carrier boost in. And yeah, just parking the bus on OD. Neb's gonna go for that bottom power up. I think, yeah, the Penguins should have sent someone else for the bottom power up. Like, if you have the flag and they don't, you should have the power up advantage, and it was just a one-on-one. Now Neb's just going to bully Ball-erina and get the top up, and that should be it for the half. Good power-up control by Neb, actually, in these last 2 rounds. I think he got each of the last 4 power-ups, which was huge, because 2 of them were tag pros. So Neb has effectively sealed this game for the Holdin Gate Warriors. Ball-erina trying in vain to get out. It's not going to be enough. 7s is going to seal this one with another cap, and it's a 3-cap margin of victory for the, I believe, 5th seeded Holdin Gate Warriors in Game 1. Huge half from Neb. 17 tags, 7 pups. The caps very evenly distributed. Well, not to the Penguins, rip. But 1 cap for each of the Warriors. MPP actually had more than a minute more hold and more than a minute more prevent. But that's just because the Warriors were playing it super safe, which was the correct strategy. 12-6 pup win for the Warriors. That was the difference, I think, for the most part. They got the tag pros. Penguins just didn't have a chance. Okay, that one was getting out. What can you do? What can you do but move on to Game 2? FP Sushi. TBT. Let's see if that was a scam. Nope. Exactly proportional. Much to OK Then's chagrin. Nothing too interesting happening in the CEU, I don't think. So 4-1 was the final score of that half. Holdin Gate takes Game 1. And we move on to Willow 2. I do think this is the better map of the two for MPP. Like I said before the match, I think more defensive maps, like Transilio, like to some extent Merled, probably favor the team with OK Then on it. Just because, as I said before, and as we actually saw in the first game, he's going to be the best player in the game in terms of getting out of base in like a double reset, no power-ups up situation. But Willow, all bets are off. Pretty much any offense can get out because the bombs are just total chaos. So I do think that MPP's chances of winning are higher in this game, but their chances of getting blown out are also higher because this map can just get absolutely out of control in a very short time span. So the range of possibilities, I think, is much broader for this game. Didn't Holdin Gate pick this map? I don't remember, actually. I think they did. Here, I can just pull up the spreadsheet. No, the Penguins picked this map. It appears. Assuming the info on the spreadsheet is actually accurate. All right, Game 2 kicking off, assuming the group works. There we go, nice. MPP, season on the line. They were the top team in the standings for a decent chunk of the season, or at least like top 2. Kind of fell off toward the end of the season, especially when Titan stopped playing. They're trying to salvage what they had here in Game 2. Oh, Elsa just juice right past Grumpy, but he gets returned by the OD. OK Then has a couple bombs to work with. Some very, very aggressive grabs. And by aggressive, I mean impatient. And it's going to directly lead to a cab. This has been the one sort of Achilles heel for MPP so far, is they've been grabbing in situations where like there might be a reset, but they don't know if there's a reset yet. And if that reset doesn't come, like Holdin Gate has just been getting free caps. That's not the way you want to start things off. It'll be 2 rollings for MPP and a free cap if Grumpy can hit the boost, but he can't. He still has the cap and he gets it. Oh, that would have been tragic. Tie game. Woo, indeed. 10 out of 10 boat. Ball-erina's past 2, maybe 3 if they get the return. Ball-erina trying to boost around back, but they can't get the return on OK then in time. But Rob will at least be able to try to start a rechain. 4 OD right now for Holdin Gate. Okay, then it's fine to grab there with 4 on OD just to get back to anti. And he almost gets the return, but Ball-erina slips past him and almost caps it. I don't know if that was possible. It was really close because she had to bounce low enough to avoid the... Oh no, we have a spike from Rob, and I think it's just a free cap for Neb. Oh man. MPP is not making Holdin Gate work for these caps. Rob just boosting into a spike in the center of the map, unfortunately. And a little bit of a pup scam so far as MPP has gotten 3 out of 4 pups, but they've all been rolling bombs. And okay then, again, just immediately out. Almost makes a crazy corner, but the angle wasn't there. Rob is now out past a couple. Good block by OK then to spring Elsa. But there's no anti for the Warriors. There is a bomb though. So Elsa survives for the time being. Sevens gets the return on Rob. Ball-erina surviving using the bomb. Can she get past Sevens? Yes, but Rob boosts her back. Now it's briefly returned for cap, but obviously OK then. Very safe, sitting behind the bomb. Excellent game awareness, as always. Again, a rolling bomb. 4 pups, 4 rolling bombs so far for the Penguins. But this one is not useless, as it is a rolling on flag, and they're able to use it to get the return. Grumpy now past 3, but again, no one anywhere near anti. So it's just a regrab train that's going to keep on rolling for the Holdin Gate Warriors. Now Grumpy has the anti, but unfortunately for the Penguins, there is a bomb up, and Neb positions himself well to get past Grumpy. Oh, he almost walks into the spike there. That was a little scary. Oh, the boost spawns on him. He's kind of backtracking to base. Zig trying to get the solo. Ball-erina, a risky bomb grab. Oh, and it's a cap. I don't know how that happened, really. Somehow they were just off free, I think, due to the bomb. And again, it's just a free cap. And again, it's because the Penguins are grabbing on OD for basically no reason. I mean, it was a decent grab because they had the bomb, but it's just not worth it. It's really not. Oh, and they save a cap there with the tag prone base. Yeah, where do you guys think Altiger got his name? Just saying. Okay then. Living, going back to the bomb. He's going to be past 2. Grumpy just slowing him down until folks catch up. Oh, it's almost a cap. And then Sevens kills him. But he's probably dead anyway. Oh, Ball-erina gets past Elsa, maybe. Almost an enormous block from Zig. Oh, Ball-erina just running circles around him. Rob, I think, just needs to grab there. Yep. So we got a tag lead for a few more seconds. Zig, a nice clutch return. And if he can solo, it's a cap. Grumpy actually gets it. And the Penguins, for all their errors and misfortune in this half so far, are within 1 capture. Blaze it. They gotta stay ahead here as Rob is dead after the grab. Power-ups coming up pretty soon. Probably no grabs here for either team. Rob grabbing into the back of base. Also grab on the other end, right as pups are coming up. Okay, both flags are outish now. Rob... Oh no, that he gets bamboozled. And now OK then gets a rolling on flag. Not a fortuitous turn of events for the Penguins. Now Rob spiking himself in mid with a rolling on flag still for Holdin Gate. Rob might have to try to block for Ball-erina here. Oh, and Ball-erina gets past and saves a cap. Enormous play from Ball-erina to keep it a one-cap game. Ball-erina still living. Rob able to gate 2 somehow. Oh, Ball-erina went for the nub. That would have been like an all-timer if she had capped that after the live and then the nub attempt. Rob is pushing way out of base. Very risky. This is definitely a different kind of game from the game that we saw yesterday. Yesterday, very conservative. Like, people were coming off anti to force the flag carry off boost. Here, it seems like the chase, like, people are grabbing on OD. The chasers are, you know, like, coming off OD to try to push instead of the anti sometimes, which isn't, like, a totally invalid strategy, depending on the situation, of course. Oh, a huge block by OK then gets Elsa past 3 with a rolling bomb, but Grumpy is past, and now he's past 4. The rolling bomb is going to run out kind of soon. It could be a cap for either team. Now Grumpy has to back off. Both flag carriers able to live. Yeah, the block was crazy. Now OK then is... Oh, he briefly had a potential return for cap. Ball-erina trying to get to the bomb. Grumpy probably should just come back to anti here, I think. But he does get the return. Now he has a boost to work with. Seven's playing this super safe. Kind of a creative boost from Ball-erina there. I liked that. Now Rob, oh, he was past 2, but he kind of biffed the bomb, unfortunately. Now gets returned, but the regrab chain is alive. Power-ups are coming up. Ball-erina is probably going to spike here. I think maybe she tried to spike, but the rolling bomb was diffused in time. Minute and a half to go in half one of Willow. Still a 1-cap lead for Holdin Gate Warriors. Elsa out. Grumpy chilling, but probably dead. Oh, Elsa gets bombed back. I don't know if that spawned or if he just accidentally hit the bomb. But it probably didn't matter. Now he gets gated. Rob is... Oh, a huge boost by Grumpy. Oh, I don't think he had it. Oh, he has it now. They get the return. And it's a tie game. Huge plays from the Penguins. The timely return. Oh, but now Elsa, they stayed too far back, and now it's... Oh, it was a free cap for Elsa, and he missed the boost. Wound up in the bottom left corner. Unbelievable. Zig is now past 2, but OK then has a rolling bomb on the flag. This has been an insane half. Crazy back and forth things. Exactly what you want to see from Willow. Penguins got to be careful here. OK then. Oh, Neb takes the boost from OK then. Can he get the gate? Not quite. Good positioning by Zig. OK then's going to try to push it here, and he's past 2. Oh, Rob grabs, and he's probably going to be able to weasel his way out of base. Oh, it's almost a cap. Oh, it is a cap for OK then. The bomb and Ball-erina was just like a tile or a fraction of a tile too far away from the flag. I guess that counts as a bomb nub or something. I don't know. I don't keep score. Willow guy confirmed. OK then, almost 3 minutes of hold to go along with 3 pups. 17 returns for sevens. Crazy back and forth half. And Holdin Gate comes away with a 1-cap lead, which they just need to preserve for 10 more minutes in order to advance to the Foci 4 in Season 23. OK then has definitely been on tonight. Demonstrating good game awareness. Getting some pups. Making a few highlight plays. Everything you want to see out of your star. Let's do our Halfly scam check. Looks like no scam in this one. Slight scam here, given that every power-up rather that wasn't a tag pro for MPP was a rolling bomb. Those weren't entirely useless. They were able to get a rolling on flag like maybe twice, I think, but overall, not a huge scam. By the way, quick plug, if you are interested in future MLTP streams, TPM streams, all that good stuff, feel free to hit the follow button. Oh, shout out Wayne for hitting the follow button. Many thanks. But if you're not interested in such things or think I'm annoying, don't hit the follow button. Put ASAP in. Shameless. Yeah, feel free to donate $100, you know, etc., etc. Oh, thanks Ninja for the raid. Appreciate it. Oh, true, MP. Tough decision. All right, MPP's ready. Holdin Gate is ready as well. Game 2, half 2. Let's see, that last half was 4-3, right? Yep. For scoreboard purposes. Alrighty. We are back at it. A quick grab from OK then. Neb with the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 reference in chat. I don't know what the connection is to this game, but I mean, I guess it's just the whole like we're going in type of idea. I don't really know. Good job by the Penguins delaying the return to prevent the easy regrab. The killing civilians, true. Oh, Rob with the quick refresh. But they're able to hold it down. Ball-erina, the solo grab gets returned. Power-ups in 10 seconds. MP, I will subscribe to you if Ball-erina does cap at 8:46, plus or minus a couple seconds. He's got the tag pro, so we have an opportunity for the Penguins here. Ball-erina with the flag. This is it. Oh, no subscription. Hate to see that. Better luck next time. Ball-erina might be able to give the Penguins another chance with this tag pro, and she will get out. Okay, then slowing her down. Good gate by Grumpy, but positioning by Elsa is true. Shuts down the capping opportunity. Minute and a half in. Relatively uneventful so far. And Ball-erina almost out off the bomb. But again, good positioning by Sevens. A couple flacids. Penguin defense doing a little bit better job of holding it down, not allowing OK then to get out early. Zig coming way out to kick OK then off the boost. Probably a good idea, since that would have been useful for pup purposes for Holdin Gate. Oh, and it's 2 tag pros to Holdin Gate. They have a chance to take a very critical 2-cap lead here if they can convert, but Zig did a good job of defending against the tag pro there, and he's still just sitting on the flag tile. That's the best way to defend against a tag pro, but now Elsa's going to be past 3. Rob is going to have to save this one. He's in the corner. He can't slip around Sevens, who's there for the block. It's a 2-cap lead for the Holdin Gate Warriors, and Neb's out of base. Rob also out. Neb doesn't want the kiss, and wisely so. Takes away the boost from Ball-erina. Good flag carrying from Neb. And now he's past 2. Rob going to try to bomb ahead, and he's there in time. Good bomb by Rob. And Ball-erina gets the reset on. Okay, then. Grumpy trying to work him. The bomb blasts away a couple, and the power-ups are coming up. Big pup scam so far, and this should be a free cap. Zig is going to have to do something crazy to prevent this one. Now a 3 cap deficit for the Penguins. And the tag pros are not friendly to the Penguins so far. Zig gets off the button, and Rob does a good job of getting the solo, saving the cap, keeping the Penguins in the game. Maybe Neb was onto something with his no Russian call. Okay, then biding his time. Zig trying to slow him down, and Rob's there. These back bombs have almost been working for the Penguins, but they just haven't been able to get out at the right moment so far, and they got to get these pups. I don't know where Zig is going. I guess he's just going for the grab. But it's another tag pro for the Holdin Gate Warriors, and a rolling bomb diffused for the Penguins. They might just keep this on D, actually. Now they're going to go O. Flag pro. Rob tracks him down. Elsa is on the boost. Zig gets kind of caught out in no man's land, and it's just another free cap for the Holdin Gate Warriors. A 4 cap lead, just over 5 minutes to go. The Penguins are going to have to get something going very quickly to keep their season alive. Now, okay, then pass 2. Pass 3 is Ball-erina swings and misses. Oh, and it's a cap for okay, then. Unbelievable play to get past the OD there. And when it rains, it pours for the Holdin Gate Warriors, who are very close to securing their spot in the Foci 4. Oh, and it's another cap. We are approaching tilt territory for the Penguins, who are just getting outplayed right now. Okay, then is out past 2. It's just pup domination for the Warriors. And Ball-erina misses Neb, so the rolling bomb's intact. It's almost out. Oh, I think it was a cap if he boosted straight in, but he couldn't really know that from where he was. And it's a cap anyway. 6-0 for the half. 7 cap lead for the game. The Penguins are just out of control. Not getting pups. Grabbing at will. And it looks like they couldn't get it done without Titan. Wait, don't you mean you have MPP plus 8.5? Because if you took MPP minus 8.5, I got some bad news for you. A juke juice for each team that round. Oh, and Elsa gets around Zig. But they are there to prevent the cap. Okay, then. Sniped by Ball-erina. The way that works is just like, so if you say MPP minus 8.5, it means that you think that the cap aggregate, like if you subtract 8.5 from MPP's number of caps, that'll still be like larger than Holdin Gate's number of caps. Power-ups coming up. We're gonna need some green team action from MPP if they're going to stay in this one. More just like desperation grabs, which is just killing the Penguins. I think that's kind of the story of the game for them, is grabs at the wrong times. Just giving free caps to Holdin Gate, whereas otherwise, like when Holdin Gate wasn't just getting the free caps, it was extremely close. Oh, and a brutal non-cap for the Penguins there. And they are in full desperation mode. Good move by Ball-erina to get past. Neb got bombed out of base, and okay, then was able to grab. Thought that was going to be a cap. Alas, okay then, staying alive. Ball-erina getting returned. And the Warriors are having their way with the Penguins this half. Another Juju split. This is definitely the pups game half, but also like the Penguins haven't really gotten pups at all. So what can you do? Ooh, almost a sick boost block and then another block by Neb, but it wasn't quite enough for the cap. Could be a cap here for Grumpy, but good positioning by OK then. Minute and a half to go. It's about time to say your goodbyes to Mr. Poppa's Penguins, captained by Smiley Biggs. A good season. Some great plays, good moments, but in the end, OK then in the crew, just a bit too strong. 3 extremely close halves, and then I think the Penguins just got a little desperate in this half after the Warriors got some tag pros in the early going. Give them Brazil. True. I mean, even I would be surprised if G6 didn't pick a Snipe Hunt. Oh, somehow that snipe was not successful. That was odd. I don't think it's like a totally trivial decision, but I would expect G6 to pick us. Granted, we did split them in our first week with our current lineup. So we shall see. The Holdin Gate Warriors. Okay, then Elsa, Sevens, and Neb. Moving on to the Foci 4, where they will play either G6 or the Miami Dolphins. Probably the Miami Dolphins. Dominant half from Holdin Gate. I guess the pups leveled up a little bit or leveled off a little bit as the game went on, but I mean, what in the world? 8 minutes of prevent, 432 hold. That's pretty one-sided. We'll do our final pup scam check. This one might look a little uglier, but I don't think it would have mattered, to be honest. That actually wasn't as bad as I thought. Yeah, I guess the last half of the game there weren't really any tag pros. But early on it was a lot of tag pros for Holdin Gate. But again, don't think it would have mattered as they just outplayed him this half. Some well-played games. Strong tag pro. The question is, do we play a couple games of TPM here? Let's hop in the queue, my dudes. Actually, I'm going to end the stream and restart it so that when I export the VOD, it'll just give me the part that we care about. So thanks for tuning in. If you want to watch some TPM, I will be back in about 5 seconds.